I don't wanna hear a peep, let the boss talk.
I be speaking for the trenches, this that boss talk.
White snakes, no crease, how the boss walk.
I be shooting from the logo, this that boss talk.
I don't want the middleman, hit the boss up.
She gon' make it shake more, cause her boss talk.
Stayed down, made a plan, had the boss up.
Lil dip with the lean, this how boss walk. A lot of niggas be thinking they a boss. When it comes to that talking, all them words at a loss. A lot of niggas be thinking they a boss. Like Harden with the moves, I'ma shimmy when you fall.
Choose to do what everybody doing, I ain't basic. And I want it all, no cap, that's a statement. What's understood ain't gotta be explained, understatement. They let us all chill in wrong water, I ain't drinking.
All right, we back with Boss Talk. It's Josh.
It's Keys.
We back for another episode of Boss Talk. Welcome to the Bosses Circle, where we talk music, sports, and the culture. And today we got a couple of bosses in the building, you know, from the area that's doing big things. We got Drizzy P in the building, you know, signed to Young Money, Lil Wayne's Young Money. And we got his manager, Geedy, right there next to him, his right-hand man.
What's up? What's up?
Hey, welcome to Boss Talk. You know,
circle, man.
That's what we do. How feel to be on Boss Talk, Drizzy and Geedy?
Feel like a boss.
As you should.
I think if you're a boss, you gotta come at the boss talk, man.
Yes.
So, I mean, definitely appreciate y'all having us and all that.
Appreciate you
y'all
being
for
here.
coming, man.
Yeah.
It's a
You
blessing, man.
Y'all doing big things, and it's especially because you're from the area, you know what I'm saying? And it's always good to see people from the soil, you know, growing and sprouting in the trees and making changes in the community. But we want to start from the beginning because there's a lot of stuff to get to, of course. You know, y'all bosses, we're going to get to the stories and all of that. But
This Josh.
This Keys.
This episode of Boss Talk is sponsored by Videocraft Studios. Videocraft Studios creates compelling productions such as music videos, promotional videos, and corporate videos for Fortune 500 companies and emerging businesses and artists.
Videocraft Studios has a brand new production space with special attention and passion for music videos and content creation for creators and artists.
If you're looking for a video production space for your latest music video promo vid, well, Videocraft Studios is the place for you. You know, they always treat me very well, and Keith, anytime we want any type of things, you know, any type of production, or we just want to stop by and say hello. They're always there for us. So make sure you contact them at the information below at the lower thirds. You know we love lower thirds, you know.
We love 'em.
At the number below and the email below as well. And get with them and tell them that a couple bosses sent you too. You know, Videocraft Studios and Boss Talk. Let's get it.
we want to start from the beginning because, hey, we just said where y'all at. It's like, where was the start in that? So, Drizzy, you could start, you know, to talk about your upbringing and, you know, where you from? Because I know you from Delaware County, right?
Yeah, Brumar.
Brumar. Oh, wow. Okay. Hey. Hey, so just talk about your experiences from around there and kind of like what led you to music.
Yeah, most definitely. So, I mean, I grew up playing sports. I grew up playing baseball, basketball, all that. Just running around with friends, you know, doing dumb shit. Getting down ditching, throwing rocks at cars, all that stupid ass shit. But, you know, I felt so my friend, he had got some equipment for Christmas one year. And we set it up in his basement. It was like the cheapest equipment like you could possibly find. We had this software called Mixcraft. It was like, and we didn't buy the full version, so it was free trial. So, you know, when we were recording, it would pop up like buy the full version now. In the middle of recording, like we used to get pissed off all the time, like bro, like we gotta just buy this shit, but we never bought it. But yeah, we just played around with it in the basement, in my friend's basement for years, just messing around. And you know, I fell in love with it because, you know, I always loved music, and my family just introduced me to a lot of sides of music. Like, you know, my grandfather introduced me to like rock, alternative. My mom introduced me to like rap, R&B, hip hop. Like, so I was introduced to a lot of different styles of music. I always had a love for music before I started doing music myself.
Wow.
It was already in you.
Yeah,
You was already mentally tapped in.
What about you, Geedy? You know, what made you get into music and, you know, want to do the things that you're doing right now? The management and all that.
I think, like, for me, the music, that naturally happened. Like, you know what I'm saying? But it's something I always into. I actually got a video on YouTube when I was rapping at middle school.
Really?
What's up, bro? You didn't even tell me.
Dang. Oh, wow. Going back from you.
That drawing funny as hell. But I I started off managing with like doing stuff with my agent at the time. I had ended up partnering with my agent doing like managing guys that's in the NBA overseas at Santa
Congrats.
Agency. And shit just naturally happened. Like my man Millions, he over there with Stack and Star. We had ended up partnering up and managed Lil Mook at the time.
Hey, that's
And
hot.
you know, had a little difference with the team. So he wanted to go his other way, and me and Drizzy had locked in. And then from there, I remember Drizzy had put something. I think he put something up on his story, and I asked him, I'm like, yo, you got a manager? He said, no, my homies just basically like supporting me. I said, all right, come on, let's get in the studio. We got in the studio the next day. So,
and it went from
and
there.
that was like 3 years going on 4 now. We've been locked in with so.
It's like,
And that shit like it was just organically, so it wasn't like something that I just said I'm gonna go do. You know what I'm saying? I started above nothing probably 5 years before I went to really go through with it. I didn't know I was gonna have a label management company with it. You know
It
what
just
I'm saying?
happened.
It just happened, and it was more so just the name. I went with it, and I just said, "This is what I'm gonna follow. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I'm just gonna rock with it." You know what I'm saying?
And you from Philly too?
Yeah, I'm
or
originally from Philly. Yeah.
That's hot.
Hey,
Rockland took it all the way.
Yeah.
Chanel, where you at?
And that shit from the mud though. Like,
That's what I'm saying. That shit a
From the
blessing, bro.
mud, like
That's the best.
anybody that know, like this shit from the mud, and everything I speak on, I'm going towards it. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like I'm just doing this shit. I'm actually like feeling this joint. You know what I'm saying? So,
Making
Natural.
moves out there. Man.
this shit like bubble. This joint gonna like feel way more better because it's like we ain't doing nothing to get on. We ain't doing none of that. We
Yeah,
just
no
naturally
stunts, no
happen.
nothing.
Yeah.
All organic from,
And that
you
shit
know.
all on our grind. You know what I'm saying? So,
Right.
Makes you feel the best when you get it like that. You know, nobody can take nothing from you when you do it like that. You know what I mean? So glory to God on that.
no, facts.
Hey, Drizzy, so listen, like, I feel like every rapper got their name or whatever, right? So tell me where you get the gift from.
him.
What?
He gave me the
Yeah.
gift. Yeah.
He gave you that name? What was the inspiration on that? The
This
gift.
shit get like for me, I'm a deep thinker, so
You know what I'm saying?
I feel like none of this shit would happen. Like the connection of how we got to like Young Money, motherfuckers like really fucking with us. If he ain't believe in what I was trying to do, and I ain't believe with him, and I felt like that was the Mr. shit I was looking for. You know what I'm saying? To like level up everything that I think what he want to do, what I think we'll do when we combine it, and we take that shit to a whole nother level. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like the gift fit him. Like he hit any genre. The way he his maturity is, the way he just carry himself. You know what I'm saying?
He's
The way
gifted,
the
huh?
chicks be on. You know what I'm saying? So it's all types of shit that give him the reason why I call him the gift. You know what I'm saying? So
That's hot, actually. The
That's
gift.
hot, though.
Yeah.
That's hot, though.
appreciate it.
As soon as he said that, I was like, yeah,
Dog with it.
fuck with that.
So where Drizzy P come from?
That shit was simple. My friends just, even before music, they always just called me Drizzy. Like,
Oh, all right.
before that, I just put the P because my last name, and you know that Drake already Drizzy, you know what I'm
You
saying?
had to separate
Yeah,
yourself.
yeah. You know what I'm
It's crazy
saying?
though
But-
when you say that. When I think of Drizzy P, I don't even think about Drake. That's,
Mhm.
that P definitely separated.
Right,
I don't,
yeah.
even, I don't even think about it. That's dope, though.
Dang.
I like fucking with learning how niggas got their names and shit.
Yeah.
'Cause it's like,
Well, we always, everybody that come up here, we always ask them something about the
Right.
names because, like you said, a lot of people are deep, or
Yeah,
you know what I
some
mean?
people
They
got
something.
crazy.
Yeah, or it's just simple.
Yeah.
like but you would think it's all simple. Like you would think
Yeah.
like for example, a lot of people call me Keith. Okay, it's my
Right.
name in half.
Right.
You feel me? So it's like, it ain't about nothing.
Mhm.
But the names, you know what I'm saying, come with a story. So
Right.
it's like different.
Yeah.
It's like even with Geedy come with a story. You know what I'm saying?
I was gonna ask that too though.
Like-
So where that come from?
That's my little bro that died. So it's like
Okay.
Oh,
I
wow.
felt like with basketball, like I said, I'm a deep person.
From where?
No, yeah, 32nd Street.
Okay, I know where you at.
So no, that's where Geedy was from.
No, I know. That's
Oh
what I'm saying.
yeah.
I know
So
what you're talking about.
So fucking basketball. Me and him used to always talk about how we gonna get it together. You know what I'm saying? I felt like part of me didn't want to go further with basketball. That's why I didn't take it that far.
Once you-
In a way, like I ain't gonna lie, this shit. I don't know. It's different shit that didn't allow me to just keep on going with it. And I felt like, you know, in this world, entertainment, you use a different name.
That's
You
true.
know what I'm saying? So
Wow.
Right.
why not
Carry
make it
his.
with my folks? I feel like we still together because his name is on everything
Right.
and my image is behind it. You get what I'm saying? So
Carrying that name. That's
to me,
super deep.
that's where I'm standing on. I'm just keep carrying his name the way I can. You know what I'm saying?
Rest in peace, Geedy, man.
That's dope. Yeah.
Right.
Man, and Geedy, to even stay with you, I want you to talk about Drizzy for a second, as far as like you said, you started the label, you know, Above Nothing, right?
Mm-hmm.
And far as what was inspiration behind that, and why bring him? Like, what was it about Drizzy that made sure that you wanted to connect with him? You know what I mean? Was it his, you know, hard work ethic, or you feel what I'm saying? Like, just what was it about him that said, man, we linking?
See,
Like
I'm a big believer in God, so even meeting him through the internet, which the power of the internet now, like I ain't grew up on the internet, and it's like me and him locking in together. Everything I'm telling him, he rocking with it. It's not like he just trying to get on and then be like, I'm gonna go fuck with Young Wayne. No, he organic rocking with it and standing on the business as his which and on the business side, he's get a percentage on any artist that sign.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So this shit bigger than money, what we doing. We really trying to take this shit for long term, but we taking it organically together. You know what I'm saying? Like,
It's heavy that you say that because, like, I'm a deep thinker too. And when we on boss talk.
Gonna
yeah, fact.
You know what I'm
talk,
saying? So,
talk like bosses.
making
Yeah.
bosses,
Believe
you
it.
know what I'm
Facts,
saying? We making workers, and I fuck with that.
And it's too humble though, to the point I be trying to figure out how to make him be humble, but also he gotta be cocky too. This is a different type of business,
Right.
which he gonna get it. And however you want to talk, you gonna talk. Like his music crazy, so
Yeah.
Shit crazy.
and like the plan just kept going and going and going, and it's like we locked in. So we share Above Nothing. You know what I'm saying? With me, anybody that's part of it, like even Kaz, anybody part of it, we share this shit. That's why I say ain't no workers on this. We all going. Shit, this what you gotta do. Like I tell you handle the artist side, I'm gonna handle the business side. I don't want you to collide on it, but I'm also gonna put you on game on the business. You know what I'm saying? Because I want you to understand.
know all that.
Because
Yeah.
you're not gonna want to rap forever.
For
You know
sure.
what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it's times I might want to dip out. He done rapping. We might got 20 other artists. He might gotta run the show. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So. And the money ain't even about money, because that's, he know if I got it, it's for him. You know what I'm saying? If he need it. And I know it's vice versa.
What does Above Nothing mean now? Like what is that?
Sound humble to me.
Yeah.
That shit basically like rising from nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like I came from a single parent home. My mom actually from a whole nother country. You know what I'm saying? So me grinding my whole life. Even when I wanted to leave my college in my freshman year, I grinded that bitch up and I made it happen. You know what I'm saying? I was able to win the chip, even though fortunately I got hurt, but I was part of something that I was able to grind from. So
Yeah, big moments.
so as far as this business, which nobody able to tell me how to go work out, gotta go do anything, which I gotta learn organically. That's me putting the grind in. You know what I'm saying? The name Above is coming from anything that it's coming from something that stuff that's weighing us down. It could be fucking the neighborhood that we from. It could be from females. It could be from
Police.
anything.
Yeah.
Police.
Yeah.
Anybody that's probably trying to take you on a negative path, whatever.
1,000 things
And
in
it's
the way.
like we rising above. We gonna chase that money. We gonna go hard and go get it. You know what I'm saying? And we can go and do it our way. We ain't gonna shy away from information, but if it's not connecting to the plan formula that we want to take,
Say
doing
forget
it.
it.
So we
Straight.
rising how we want to do it. You know what I'm saying?
You could look at it a bunch of different ways as well too. Like one way I always look at it too is like you're not above nobody. You know what I'm saying? You're
That's
not
why-
just
that's why I got
because you got all this money, you got all these cars, these big houses, whatever. You're not better than the next person. You know what I'm saying? Just because of what you got. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, we all human.
No,
That's a fact.
For real,
So you to stay humble pretty much with
real
that.
shit. Yeah.
No, that's a
It's a
fact.
good, it's a good grounding because y'all guys going to the top, so you need some
That's
type
it.
of grounding.
and this our first podcast, so y'all broke the ice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we got to clap up for
Hey, somewhere, bro. This ain't gonna be your last one with us either, though.
that. For sure, let's keep it going.
Yeah, we locked in. We locked
Yeah.
in, bro.
God is
might do
good.
that shit in Miami one day.
Hey, that's the dream, man. Let's do it.
Bro, I already got. Listen, I got a studio team and all that in Miami.
Uh-huh.
Shout out to 1600.
Hey.
Shit,
got
that's
the family out there.
shit. That's home.
That's where we
That's
going.
home.
Love it out Miami.
That's where Young Money.
Oh yeah, the headquarters.
So-
Wow. Well, that's crazy. That's where we want to pivot to.
I was gonna say we could do one there.
And it's crazy because that's where I was living in Fort Lauderdale when I was doing the shit with my agent. So all that stuff is like home.
Wow.
He like it, like he love that shit. Like, Everything like
fell in love in Miami.
And we love
all platforms.
we love Miami too.
Miami.
We gonna get into it on all platforms.
No, I'm saying you got a song Love
No, I know
Miami.
what you're saying. I'm saying we gonna get into all
facts,
this shit that's on all platforms.
Then we gonna push your shit through too with y'all. You know what I'm saying?
We gonna get all that.
Man, Keith, we gotta ask him the number one question because we want to know, right? You
Yeah,
know?
facts.
Jeez, I'm gonna let you do it. I'm gonna let you say it. You go ahead.
All right, so we see you got your manager here. You feel me? So, tell us a little bit about the relationship that y'all got and like how it is to like lock in and you feel me, like stay with one person, and like a lot of people don't understand how it is to lock in with a certain team and what happens from that.
Me and him, our relationship, like, to me, I always tell him, I look at him like a father figure and a big brother. You know what I'm saying? More than just a CEO, you know what I'm saying, or my manager. It's because it's always been deeper than just music with me and him. Like, we talk about life. We talk about, you know, aspirations outside of music and shit. It's not always all about the music with us, but it's a deep relationship with us. That's my dog for life, for real.
Hey, let it hear it. And now you worked hard for everything that you accomplished and everything. You know, we want to talk about, you know, probably one of your greatest moments so far is being signed to Young Money. You know, Lil Wayne's Young Money. So kind of just elaborate on how did that happen? You know, how did you get that call and make that deal happen?
So November 2020, we met Mac Main in Miami. We met him in a basketball gym and we were shooting around, chopping it up. You know what I'm saying?
Dang, wait, hold up. What?
Yeah,
we should have Joe Mac. Yeah, let's not. We gotta go.
Yeah, you know, we was playing ball, chopping it up, and he booked a studio session at the Hit Factory for the next day, and I was showing him my music, and you know he fucked with it, but it wasn't. You know what I'm saying? Everything is not set in stone right in that moment. So like for months I'm just sitting there like, damn, when we gonna get that car? Like, you know what I'm saying? Just on my toes, like, but I just kept working hard and kept my head down. And April 2021, he reached out to Geedy and he was like, I shit you not, I think it was like a 2-day notice. He was like, yo, come out to Miami, I want to introduce him to Wayne. Whew. And from then on, we started working on like the Young Money compilation album, like with all the new Young Money artists and everybody who's been with Young Money. We was cooking up like every day for like weeks straight, 6 p.m. to fucking 3 in the afternoon the next day, every day. God. And the first time I met Wayne, we first we pulled up to his skate park. He's got a studio in there and everything.
Sounds like Wayne.
And we was showing him like all the music that we was working on, like between all the Young Money people. And then it wasn't until like right when we was leaving to the airport to like we was going to the hotel, leaving the studio to get our bags and hit the airport, and they was like, nah, Wayne wants you to go to his studio, record with him. Oof. Locked in all night. Like I'm talking like I don't even remember what time it was, but I was in that bitch till like 1 in the afternoon the next day. I was like, God. Man, this shit crazy, just locked in with bro.
Bro, I wonder how fast how long it took y'all to cancel them flights.
We was right there. We got right in the car and said, fuck that. We was it's crazy though, cause we was on the way to the hotel. We was on the highway already. Spinning him. He was like, yeah, we right there.
That's what he was calling, man. He had to do that.
And that was the first time.
A phone call like that, my heart fucking dropped.
Bro, that's what my shit did. Cause I met him like that. I met him, but I didn't really talk to him yet. Wow. So when they said that, like, go record with him, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, cause I'm sitting there like, you know, cause this shit don't feel real. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't feel real. So like, you know, my heart dropped as soon as I heard that. But I'm like, damn, I gotta, you know what I'm saying? I gotta thug this out. You know what I'm saying? Do what I do best.
Be specific for our fans, right?
Yes.
We are talking about Lil Wayne.
Yes, the GOAT.
We talking about Lil Wayne.
All
like
he do is
Carter.
rap.
Like we talking about. That's crazy.
Carter series. You feel me?
A phone call like that.
And the Carter 6 on the way.
You heard it. Carter 6. Ball stock.
Yo, but that's a crazy phone call.
Wow.
Like,
but wait, hold on. But what is that like when you get that call? Because we talked about, you know, me and you personally, and even on the other pods, somebody was saying we had motivational speaker on. He was talking about like when you get that call, like will you be ready? You feel what I'm saying? So how was you feeling your mind state, you know, Wayne, like, yeah, turn back around, we in the studio.
I was ready.
You feel me? You was ready?
I was waiting for this moment for my whole life, bro. You know what I'm saying? This is what I've been working for.
That's why you yeah.
Real shit.
You just knew just to lock in.
I knew it. As nervous as I was like, yeah, this it right here. I'm gonna get this shit all I got.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
And some niggas I heard that with the shit they sell, bro.
Yes.
One thing I can say, he stand on every like any stage level that's on that appeared to him, he's standing on it. Like any light that come up.
You answer that call.
So one more thing about that phone call, that shit just crazy. I got chills. Who picked up the phone?
Well, I think it was you. Yeah, I think it was him.
Did you believe him when he said that shit though? Like,
Nah,
I'm putting myself in that moment. What you say, bro?
That's what I'm saying. Like it didn't feel real. Like that's what I was saying. Like I thought I was at the hotel sleeping or something. Like
It's a dream.
It was a dream. Yeah,
Wow.
for real.
What you made for it. You a boss. That means you a boss right there. You work hard for it.
Leave that.
Man, to tell us about those Wayne sessions. Like, is he really like an animal?
He a
in that?
beast,
You know what I'm
bro.
saying?
He a
Like, 'cause
beast.
that's all we hear
That's an
about from
understatement,
everybody.
bro. That's
Really?
an understatement. Like, you know what I'm saying? He be saying he not from this planet, bro. He really not. Like,
You're not a human being.
that boy, he not a human being, bro. Like, I'm telling you, like I was saying when we was talking off camera, like, bro, he really works like he's still trying to get on, bro. Like, you know, he don't got to make another song ever
At
again
all.
in his life, but he work, bro. I'm telling you, he be in that bitch like sometimes probably 48 hours, bro, straight, just working, bro.
Wow.
He don't stop, bro. He a beast.
He got everything right there though.
Yeah.
He live up to that dedication series right there. You feel me? He just
That boy,
dedicated.
He dedicated for real. Like, he a different animal, bro, and he inspires the fuck out of me because it's like what, like, he in that type of position where he don't gotta make another song. So why should I ever slow up, bro? Never.
Right.
Should never slow up. And that shit, like, you can even ask him. I love the studio. I would kill to be in that bitch every second of every day. Like, I love that shit. I'll sleep in that bitch. I'll figure out how to take a shower, eat in that bitch. Like, for real, like,
Make a home out of that.
that's the
joint.
only place I feel comfortable. Like, that's the place where I just get to be myself in there. You know what I'm saying? And just lock in with my thoughts, and that's why I call that shit my therapy sessions. You know what I'm saying? That's why I can let everything out.
Wow.
Work ain't supposed to feel like work.
Nah,
Yeah.
You
never.
love it, it don't feel like work.
You just
That's
doing
how
what you
make
love.
it what you want it to be. It's a therapy session. I fuck with that.
Man, so he's sharpening your pen at that point.
Hell
You know
yeah.
what I mean?
Hell yeah, and every time I record with him, he forced me to go a different way. Like, he'll give me beats that he knows I won't normally pick, so I do something different on it.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? I remember this one time we was in LA. He gave me like 15 beats.
15.
Did them in 6 hours, every single one. He was like,
Wow.
fuck. He like, yeah, did it. And I freestyle everything too. I don't write.
Oh, you just punch in.
Did 15 songs for him, 6 hours. I was like, what you?
15
I was like, you got some more for me?
So you belong on Young Money at that point.
No.
You proved yourself.
Like, on
Be a
some real
boss.
shit, I don't know how many artists that you've been in the studio with. I've been in the studio with enough.
You know what I
You
mean?
feel me, bro? 15 songs, 6 hours, bro.
For real.
So we
15.
got like 500 plus.
Yeah.
That's like a
Shit
song
light.
every 15 minutes.
This shit light, bro.
You could do a song.
I'm telling you, like, this is really what I love. This is everything to me. This should mean everything to me. I work so hard for this moment that I'm a pedal to the metal every second, bro. Like,
Wow.
when I tell you I really think about music, like, every second of every day, even when I'm not doing it, I do.
Right.
Like, I'll sit at the crib and, try to expand my vocabulary. I'll read thesauruses, watch interviews, study rap battles just to grow my, my vocabulary and just become the bigger artist, like the best artist I could possibly be. 24 hours every day I study this shit, bro. If I'm not recording, this is what I do.
That pen, man.
And I appreciate him because he always stay on my ass about it. Like, bro, do what you gotta do. When you sitting at the crib, bro, watch interviews, you know what I'm saying? Lock in on shit, study this shit. And that's what I do. Like, I learned music theory and everything. Like, I know this shit. For real. That's what
how
I do.
you become the greatest.
For real.
I ain't gonna lie, being around Wayne, like, one of the best ways to even expand that shit even more.
Hell yeah.
Different.
Hell yeah.
Wordplay and work ethic. That's like the number 2 things that come to my mind when you hear Wayne.
Yeah,
So,
real.
Different.
deserve everything he got. So
Yeah, he
And
does.
make it easy though. Like Wayne, like thorough, Mac thorough. Like, you know what I'm saying? These like great dudes, and it's like to see Wayne and Mac the way they are, their relationship is only like give me a flashback on us. You know what I'm saying? So it make that shit way more easier. Like adjust to it. That shit
And as a
just be
manager, make you feel like you're doing the right thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like I could do more, so that's why I keep going. I try to act like
Stay humble.
I ain't doing too much. I mean, I try to act like I'm not having too much success because, like I always tell him, I gotta stay on him. Like, yo, come on, we still gotta do more. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it's like I can't get too excited, and I be like proud of him. He don't get excited at all. He just keep going. You know what I mean? Like treat that shit like real business. So. That's something I respect. And they make it more comfortable to like be yourself as well. So I remember he was recording at Wayne's studio, me and Wayne chopping it up.
Oh my God.
Just like this though. Talking about everything. And it's like, I remember I gotta tell my folks, like I gotta tell my folks about the stories he telling me. So I'm telling the story. He get on all the interviews telling the same story. They looking at me like, yo,
you're right. Yeah, you ain't lying to me.
Like how you learn how to skate and all that. He telling me the same shit. So I'm like, damn, this shit crazy. Like Wayne just told me this. Then he on other interviews, big time interviews, doing like saying the same shit. I'm like, damn, this nigga thorough.
God move,
like
man.
just blessing, cause I mean we on the same level spiritually. That shit different. You can't never find no combine like that. You know what I'm saying?
It's good stuff.
So, shit deeper than rap though.
Deeper than rap. God is good.
So I know you've been on a lot of stages. I know you performed in front of a lot of people. But how was it performing at Wayne Festival?
Thousands of people.
Tell you, I got this song. I said, what I said? I said, Coliseum in LA, they got me running across the stage, look out and see 8,000 people. Now that's the feeling that don't fade. Like, for real. That shit don't fade, bro. This shit, to this day, don't feel real. I remember when we was backstage, I was nervous as shit, bro. Like, nervous as shit, because I never performed in front of that big of a crowd. But walking on that stage, like, everything just went away, and I'm like, yeah, I'm meant to be here. And I just look out, I'm like, damn, this shit crazy, because I remember performing in front of 20 people. So to look out and see 8,000 people is like a different feeling. Like I never, I don't want to say I never thought I'd be there, but I never thought I'd be there. You know what I'm saying?
Right, yeah, I know what you mean.
It's crazy.
You thought about it, but you ain't think about it in that light.
Yeah, real
That
shit.
stomach feeling walking out there probably felt crazy.
Crazy. And then when they handed me the mic to perform, my nerves jumped.
Did you put your heart and soul in that song?
Yeah, believe that,
Sure,
bro.
I know you did.
Yeah,
That
Wow.
got a crazy
for
feeling.
real.
And then there was a lot of other different artists.
Yeah.
You were saying from the young.
Yep,
from
all
Young Money,
all the Young Money, yep.
right? Right,
Mhm.
so
Yeah.
that's
And wow, like, and then that was in New Orleans too, right? Or
LA.
Oh, LA. Oh yeah, that's right.
At the
Yeah.
Coliseum. There's
Yeah.
the one in New Orleans is the 29th.
Oh, yo, that's coming up. Yeah,
That
right.
shit gonna be crazy.
Oh man, you ready?
I'm excited. Hell yeah, I'm ready. I'm eager to touch that stage.
Hey,
For real.
it's time to do it, man. And when you have moments like that though, like, is it like a full circle moment though? Because ain't that something that you dreamed about, like, doing when you was a kid, or when you first had your passion of rap and everything and music, and then boom, you on the stage, thousands of people, Wayne right there, you got Geedy right there, it's like, whoa. So it's a full circle
for
moment.
real. Yeah, and I'm a visionary, so I visioned this shit before it happened. And and he always tell me to do this shit, but I've been doing it for a long time. Like, I'll sit in the mirror and perform. Like, I've been doing it before I even had my first performance. Sit in the mirror, perform. And I always, what I'm saying, people always used to think I'm crazy, because what I would a lot of times be, walking around interviewing myself like I already made it. You know what I'm saying? That's how I manifested things. Because it's like I would, talk to myself like in third person and answer the questions with myself. You know what I'm saying? Like I already made it. Like, ask myself questions like, how's it feel to win a Grammy type shit like that. Because that's how you manifest things.
Say that shit.
Speak that shit into existence, for real.
Prepared his Grammy speech already. That's
Shit.
false.
And he the one that put me on to like manifestation. Like, I was doing this shit before I knew what manifestation was, and he taught me all about it. Had me watch The Secret, changed the whole way I think.
Wow.
I never thought the same after that. And that's when things started really happening. Like, after I watched that, I'll write down in my notebook, short-term goals, long-term goals, like. And it's crazy because I actually just looked back at it the other day, and I accomplished a lot of them, which is crazy because you do it when you write that shit down, like, your subconscious like makes steps forward to it. You know what I'm saying? Without even thinking. So like, I was really writing that shit down and doing things without even thinking about it, and I accomplished that shit.
It creates accountability
The
too.
power of your mind is crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Real shit. And
Power of your mind is
God,
definitely
always
crazy.
God.
God moving, bro.
Sure.
Seriously.
Real.
Any mountain that you think, is too big, it's a pebble to him. You know what I'm
shit.
saying?
Facts,
So
facts.
all you gotta do is do what you gotta do. You feel me?
That's crazy. Yeah, I ain't never heard that. That's deep.
That's serious. That's what we do in Boss. So we drop gems.
Believe that.
But you just gotta meet God halfway. Your hard work and work ethic, and God to open the doors. It's always what I say. I'm gonna meet you halfway, God. I'm gonna do what I gotta do. Control what I can control, and you gonna do the rest. And that's how he been
Facts.
moving.
And that's really how it lay down, though. I just gotta do what I gotta do, and I know you gonna. I believe in you to do the rest already. So
Yes.
like, you feel me?
You already done so much.
Yeah.
So why can't you do this? You feel what I'm saying?
Then you look back on it like, yeah, that happened. You
No,
know?
for real.
That's the
Yeah.
So, tell us a little bit about, you said the stage, all the artists and all of that. The Young Money we grew up on, you feel me, was the Waynes,
The Nicki, the Drakes.
yeah, you feel me.
You feel me?
Tell me
Tigers.
how it feels for like now the Young Money that you growing up in, and
Right.
like you're looking at like the comparison. Do it feel the same? Do you see that? You know.
Right. Nah, it's a family vibe at Young Money. That's why I fuck with it so heavy, because it don't feel like just a label full of artists. Like everybody's a family. Like from day one, me and all like the Young Money artists that been on the label
Yeah.
welcomed us with open arms, like all genuine people. Like, and
Wow.
it's crazy because I grew up listening to all them people, like
Yeah.
every single one, not just Wayne, Drake, Nicki. I listened to all of them. You know what I'm saying? So to meet them was crazy, and you know what I'm saying, because you know what they say, like sometimes when you meet your idols, they not the person you think they is. They was even more genuine than I ever thought they would be.
He was
You
in
know
a
what I'm
great
saying?
spot then. Yeah.
And like all the new Young Money artists too that they brought in, the Fab Five, they call us. We all clicked right off the bat. Like right off the bat, and we made some dope ass music that I can't wait for the world to hear.
For
real,
I
some
can't wait to hear it either.
I'm talking about some platinum hits, not just no, you know what I'm saying?
Not a little TikTok.
Yeah, not no little TikTok
Okay.
shit. I'm talking platinum hits we got for real.
Hey.
And we made it all like, you know what I'm saying, in a few months. Quick, for real.
Dang. And then tell me about that moment when if I'm saying it wrong, of course correct me. But didn't Mac Main like pull up on all y'all, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Give you like 100,000 and everything. Like,
Yeah,
how was that moment?
that was dope, bro. I mean, even just being on that private jet was crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? I always dreamed about a private jet. I never thought I would walk in one. That was crazy. And, to walk out, see all the foreigns and everything, all my dream cars out there was crazy. And,
Hey.
you know what I'm saying? To be greeted by, Mac Main, a legend. You know what I'm saying? Was a blessing, for real. It was a blessing.
Man, and then like I said, you with your crew now. That's your family.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, to have that type of moment.
Mm-hmm.
That's hot. And like I said, those guys, I wonder how they feel about the new Young Money in a sense, because like I said, they was with the old Young Money, and that was like the new generation,
Right.
and they continue like to push
Mm-hmm.
the new wave.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what we're used to seeing, like groups. You know what I mean? Like the MMGs, Young Moneys, and all of that. And those executives was heavily pushing those guys and being invested in them.
Yeah, and we gonna take this shit on another legendary run. Believe that.
That's right. Let's get it.
Believe
Bro,
that.
what's crazy to me is, right, like the group that we just talked about and how legendary they was, the fact that they believe in y'all.
It's
It's out of this world,
it's
bro.
crazy.
Because you gotta think, like, they level of expectation is ridiculous, bro. We talking about Nicki and them, bro. This level of expectation is literally top tier. We only looking for top tier.
And that's what I'm saying. And the
From
fact,
Tom Brady not gonna raise no crumb.
You feel me?
We're not looking for that.
see, and that's what I gotta like remind myself sometimes, because everybody has them days where, you know what I'm saying, they always feel, you get your doubts every now and then. You have your bad days. It's just what it is. Everybody got them. No matter how successful you are, you always gonna have bad days. And some days I'll be feeling down, like, you know what I'm saying, am I really meant for this? You know what I'm saying? Just because it's bad days, you know what I'm saying? Them thoughts go away. But it's like, then I look at like, damn, I was really handpicked by Wayne. Like
Wow.
that bring me back to life, you know what I'm saying? Cause like, bro, he not gonna waste his time with just anybody, like,
At all.
you know what I'm saying? That's how I gotta bring myself back to earth and realize, yeah, I got it. You know what I'm saying?
You the gift.
Yeah, real.
Inviting him to his crib, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for real. Like,
Well, nah, everybody getting that address, bro.
Yeah.
Nobody's
Nobody.
getting that address. Let's keep it a
So
bean.
it's like,
Not at all.
Nobody getting that loco.
and it's genuine though. It's more, he ain't just doing it. He feel it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
He know what's going on. So
Yeah.
So you put up any
shit,
studio,
family,
man.
man.
Ain't about shit.
Family. That shit all family.
All
Yeah.
fan
Man,
vibes.
shout out to Wayne, man.
Shout out.
Shout out
Mac
to
Main
Wayne,
too.
Yep.
You feel what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
McMahon. Shout out to Wayne, McMahon.
The whole Young
Everybody
Money.
that- Yeah, everybody
Everybody.
that got this together because like the fact that y'all still like worrying about the youth and the next generation, not yourselves. Some people can take that money and go do their own thing.
for real.
He don't need to make money off no artists.
At all.
They cool. They doing this because they hearts is that way. You know?
Mhm.
So it's like I respect that.
Yeah.
That's up to them. And shit, I'm glad y'all made it there.
Yeah,
Appreciate it.
But wait, how does it? Cause it's just even sitting in more that it's like, yo, you got handpicked by Wayne.
Yeah.
He all the way L.A. and New Orleans and everything, bro. You from Delco.
I know, that's what I'm saying. It's crazy,
How
bro.
does that feel? And you not even just Philly, you from Delco, so it's like you in a whole different situation.
It's crazy.
Nobody from Delco is becoming a rapper.
Mm-mm.
They
At all.
becoming, lawyers and doctors and everything else.
Nah, real shit. And that's why.
Miscellaneous bullshit.
That's
Yeah.
And that's why I always be saying, like, there was times I didn't think my music would make it out of the walls of the basement. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy that my shit reached him. You know what I'm saying? And touched him in a way to want to bring me to the team and like he believed in me. But nah, it's crazy because Delco, especially like Broomall, like the exact place I'm from, is such a small town.
Super.
They never seen nothing like this.
Right.
And that's why I had a talk with my mom one time. Like, I remember she had called me in tears because she was like, I'm sorry I didn't believe in you, but I can't even blame her because, like,
Wow.
ain't nobody ever seen something like this where I'm from. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I can't blame you. But she was always there. She always supported me. She just didn't understand it. You know what I'm saying? Because I grew up playing sports. I grew up playing baseball and basketball. She always thought, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to chase baseball to the day I die. But it's like, she understood, like, yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? She didn't understand it, and I can't blame her for that. But
No,
Wow.
yeah. I mean, they ain't see nothing like it, bro.
at all, bro. At all.
That's monumental. I ain't even going to hold you.
For
Wow.
That is really monumental.
real. Mm-mm.
And talk to me about your sound though, because even if you talk about the area you from and you're talking about Philly and everything, in the landscape of music right now, your sound and the music that you produce and put out to the world is much different, know, and is very versatile.
Yeah.
So talk to me about your sound and your style.
Like I said, like, I was introduced to so many different genres that it was instilled in me. But I started off rapping. I didn't even know how to sing. Like, I never knew how to sing. But everybody has them karaoke moments in the shower. That's where I learned how to sing, and just experimenting with this shit. Like, even before, like, how I told y'all, we had the cheap music equipment and the cheap software. There wasn't no auto-tune on this, so I had to learn how to actually sing without it. And that's when I started doing more melodic shit, and then I, branched out into alternative shit and then R&B shit, like everything. Like, it took a while to find my sound. It wasn't just overnight. For real.
What's your favorite sound from yourself? Like when you listen back to your music, like every time I do that, I'm in my bag.
You got different vibes.
If I'm giving a real answer, all of it. But
Come on.
it's hard to pick because, like, it goes off my mood. Like, you know what I'm saying? I be in different moods. So sometimes I like rapping. Sometimes I like singing, doing pop shit or R&B shit. But it's hard for me to really pick one. I really love my pop shit though. I do, but I love my R&B shit though too. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's hard.
I think more so the tone of the beat and the topic is
like
tell his vibe what he gonna do. You know what I'm saying? If he gonna take the melodies or he gonna go R&B or he going to go rap. I feel like
Shit.
it's all about the beat. Right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that's what I be saying. Like, I broke it down one time. Like I say, like a beat is like the therapist. Like, when I hear a beat, like, the words just come to me. You know what I'm saying? What I gotta say on the beat. Like, when I hear a beat, the beat tells me what to say on it, and I just, you know what I'm saying? I talk about it.
Speaks to you.
For real, like.
Geedy, what vibe do you like the best from him? you know, with bag, you know, the rap bag, pop star bag, you know, R&B.
For me,
You
I
know?
feel like if I'm gonna be honest,
Let's be
I'm gonna
honest.
say all of it.
They love the music.
I'm not gonna lie. I think his melodies, like him on that side, like I think the vision that I see, that shit would take it out. It would be out of here. You know what I'm saying? I feel like rap is cool, but you know, they gonna image him as a white boy rapping.
Yeah.
You know how people are with the stereotypes. So
Yep.
sometimes you gotta, you could break the ice because what he talking about. Like also on bars on I-95, which is about to drop soon. He actually showed his rap skills, where he just was rapping on the beat, and he also was rapping without a beat. And it's like he's real versatile. You know what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of this shit, like flashback playing basketball, where you got to be versatile to really lead the team in either out of steal or a basket or fucking a defensive play. I use all that techniques on the business side, but to just try to like guide him through the certain things and try to go off his strengths. I feel like he could do it all, like when it comes to music, and just him like learning, him taking his time with this shit, him staying in the studio like it's a gym or the baseball field, however you want to do it, and we treat that shit like it's like workout. You know what I'm saying? And him learning off of Wayne or other artists, him watching shit where he's able to find sound. And I think just me studying out his melodies is what's gonna be the ticket to me. But we also could follow the Drake
Wayne.
lane,
Yeah, you could.
where he also could add he actually got the rocks shit crazy. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like he got to start off with one lane, then go from there. I remember even the conversation like before, you know, he had his time where he didn't want to do his thing, he wanted to rap. But it was times of conversation. Fast forward up, he's at Wayne crib recording. He's actually rapping. Wayne, now this is the conversation me and Wayne's talking about, and it's like what excite me that time. I wanted to really like be hyped and shit because it's like, damn, I can't wait to tell this motherfucker what conversation we just had. So Wayne like, listen. Yeah, I mean, you know, Drizzy basically a killer. Like what he do, he like that. But that singing melody, that's his lane. He gonna be out there, and I'm like, damn, that's crazy. Like how the universe is keep coming around,
full circle,
and it's like us joining with them, us matching up with the double team with Mac and Wayne, Drizzy and Geedy. You know what I'm saying? And him actually saying the same shit I was preaching to him about, just make everything like, damn, I'm actually like doing something, going
right where
towards
you're
something.
supposed to be at. Yeah.
But we still being humble though. Just
Gotta keep it playing, man.
We ain't there yet, but definitely I think the melody is where it's at though. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. You got him too, Drizzy, so keep doing
I
it.
appreciate that.
No, the thing about that though, like you said, you gotta do one first to get there. A lot of people do that one, and then when you hit that certain amount of fan base and you give them all of that, fan base multiply ridiculously.
Facts.
It's like,
and you hit different angles. Like,
yeah,
there's a lot of angles he's gonna be surprising people with. You know what I'm saying? And it's like it's crazy.
Like, for example,
That's what's dangerous about being versatile though, because you can have many different fan bases come into one.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You might have fans that love your rap shit, but they don't really like the melodic shit as much. But then you might have people that fuck with the melodic shit, maybe not the rap as much. It brings it all together. You know what I'm saying?
That's how you get an
Being versatile is, you know, the music industry is always changing with what people want to hear. So like, you gotta be able to adapt. That's the only thing that's gonna make you stand out. If you can't adapt, you're gonna get left behind.
In the times.
It's even more dangerous when you got different fans on different fucking genres. Like, you got the rap
100%.
fans, you got the rock fans, you got the
They can't stop
country
you then.
fans, you got
They
the
can't stop
R&B.
you. You gotta stop them.
One
not
thing.
only can they not stop you, but when you go on tour,
That's fine. That's
Everybody.
you see what I'm saying?
I'm
You
on
want
that
to say
shit.
sometimes me. I'm thinking
I
about
can go to Milwaukee, I
that
can
shit.
go to Ohio.
Bring the money.
Everybody.
I'm on
I'm
50 city tour now.
Right.
I'm versatile.
Right. My next bag I want to get into. I always tell them about this, but you know, my family from Puerto Rico, so I want to learn how to do the Spanish shit. You know what I'm saying? Might fuck around, hit them with a Spanish reggae song.
Bad Bunny in
killing with that.
Dope.
Feel me? I'm going. I'm going everywhere. You feel me? Got to.
Over there, definitely.
Got to. Yeah.
Facts.
Man, let us hear that record first.
Yeah,
You
man.
see?
I got you. You already know.
Different.
Oh man, we need to go into some of the music. You know, definitely, right, Keys?
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah.
Get
Shit, we can get into that EP.
Yeah,
Just
might
dropped
as
the
well.
EP in June.
Let's talk about
Might
it.
as well.
Saying
Let's
little
talk
5
about
song EP, different vibes on there.
Hell yeah.
You feel me?
Mhm.
Fuck with that EP too.
I appreciate that.
Fuck with
For
that
real. It's
joint.
love.
Tell
You
us
know what I
about that. What was the vibes like? Creating that in the stew, and what was your
What was the message?
Yeah, what
pretty
was the
much.
message?
You hear me. What you trying to tell the people?
Like, you feel me? Like, you ain't hear me then, but I bet you hear me now. You feel me?
Mm.
But yeah, it's just basically like talking about my struggles, you know what I'm saying, how I came up to where I am now, you know what I'm saying, what it took to get here, and what I see for myself in the future.
Wow.
That's basically what it is. But I hit them with all the different sides of me. It's really 5 different sides of me on there.
It
Feel
is
me?
versatile.
But that's basically like that EP was basically like an introduction to like all my new fans, and you know what I'm saying, and let my old fans know more about me, because I never opened up that deep like as I did on that EP. Like I really talked about life, like my life, like deep into it too. You know what I'm saying?
Took too
I
many
got
tears.
I got vulnerable on there, like more than I ever have.
gotta be
Wow.
vulnerable?
Got
as
to.
an artist, though.
Got to. That's one
Gotta
thing.
be.
Yeah, that's one thing I never had a problem with, being vulnerable on that, because it just makes better music
For
Yeah.
sure.
and it makes
Yeah.
people feel that shit more.
I'm
Like
about to say, at the end of the day, this motherfuckers out here is going through the same shit.
real shit.
So the only way you reach them is if you let them know I'm going through the same shit.
Mhm.
Yeah, be for real.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It ain't all peaches and cream in life.
Real
For
shit.
you,
It's
a
not
rapper
at
and
all.
that. Yeah.
At all.
And before he even died, Juice was one of like my favorite artists.
Right.
And it was because he was vulnerable as shit.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Rod Wave is good right now because he's
Vulnerable
Vulnerable
as
as
shit.
shit. Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
niggas, and them the type niggas that blew up fast.
Yeah.
Because from the rip, people could like relate. Like, not only am I listening to you because you hot and you make sense and you can
Mhm.
rap and all of that, but you on the nigga. I went through the same shit.
Real shit. And fans want to feel like they have, you know what I'm saying, like a strong connection to you. They want to feel like they not just a fan. They family to you. They friends. They've been around you your whole life. You know what I'm
sure.
saying? That's what they really want to feel like. They want to feel like they really know you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you gotta keep it real with
Yeah,
them
got
at the end
to
of the
at
day.
all times. At
Mm.
all times.
Who was it on there? 'Cause I'm thinking, was it you, Geedy, that was on there and saying that he was the gift? Was that on the
Living different.
Yeah, I thought that was you.
Okay.
I'm like, dang, that's dope.
That's
It
crazy.
felt
Ain't
very
even-
motivational. Like it gave me goosebumps. You know what I'm
So
saying?
we
So
was
I said,
I think we was in LA and we was just in the hotel
in
just
LA.
talking about that shit.
Really?
And I'm like, bro, cause we was naming different people that we could do on it. I was like, nah, bro, I want you on that.
wow.
You know what I'm saying? And he did that.
I went outside.
Yeah, real shit, I remember that. He was like, I gotta go outside for this one.
I mean, the way that you talked about him being the gift and everything,
Yeah.
it like now it seems very fitting for you to be there because you gave him a name and you understand him the most. It seemed like out of the people around you, so that's very fitting. But the fact that you're very vulnerable on that album, on that EP, definitely makes it stand out. You know what I'm saying?
And I
From what's out
remember
here.
the first time I heard that shit, it gave me chills. And everybody that you know what I'm saying, that loves that song always comes to me and says that intro gives them chills. Like
Yes.
for real, that shit gives them chills.
Man.
Cause it's so real and you could hear it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That Too Many Tears different though.
Yeah.
That joint different.
Yeah.
That's the
You
one.
know what's
right
crazy?
there.
I didn't like that song at first.
Yeah.
I gotta hear why you didn't like it.
I didn't
What
like
you
it.
mean?
Bro, I
Think
just
about
be, my problem is like I set such a high standard for myself. Like sometimes I overthink things. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm glad I got him with me because he always
He can check you back.
He always keep
You
me
know what I'm
level
saying?
headed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He'll be like, none of this.
What?
I'm like, man, I'm not trying to hear
All
that.
right, we got that shit going out there.
Yeah,
Shit
facts,
making it.
facts.
No, and I'm glad it did. I'm glad it did because you know what I'm saying. That's the biggest song on there. Everybody loves that shit.
Yeah.
Yes. That visual's hot too.
Hell
You know what I
yeah.
mean?
That
Definitely
joint hit
seem
Yeah.
fun.
That
Mhm.
joint you in the first 30 seconds.
Shit.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
And then y'all stopped the video because the call from Mac Main and all that.
Yeah.
Like that was dope. I don't know who I'm in productions, I'm a producer. So like that was dope. You feel what I'm saying? That was a dope idea. Like, we gotta stop this. Let y'all really feel this emotion
Man,
right
a
here.
genius. He like a goddamn
Yeah.
he a movie director
Because
too.
it was right before the hook came. It was like, you start rapping it to Mac and he said, "Man, I'll play it for you." And then it went back. That was dope.
This man, I won't even be done a song in the studio yet. Like I'll be halfway through it and he already got a video plan for
See?
it, bro. he
Man,
know.
we they're talking my language. That's
Be
what.
the feeling.
Yeah,
Like,
heavy production.
I come out the booth like halfway through the song. I'll just finish the hook or something. He like, yo, bro, I got this vision for this song. For this video. He'll break a whole movie down to me. I'm like, man, should be crazy.
Tell us a little bit about what's in the works, what we got to look forward to. We know you just dropped in June, but you feel me, like what's on the way?
Nah, we foot on their necks.
You flooding them, huh?
Yeah, we about to flood for sure. I got my you know, the fans been begging me for this song, man. I actually made it here.
Wow.
I made it on live. I went through beats and, you know what I'm saying, let them pick whatever beat they like the most. And I told them give me song titles and I'll just make a song based off of that. And somebody said Blue Sand. I was like, damn, that's different. That's mad different. So I went in the booth and, you know, I laid that song down. And ever since that day, never posted a snippet, nothing. In my DMs, like every day, I'm talking about every day, bro, begging me for that song. Like, when you gonna drop Blue Sand? Drop Blue Sand. I put questions on my story. Everything will be Blue Sand. Drop Blue Sand. I'm like, yeah, that's the one. So
That's the one.
It's coming soon for sure.
That's the one, kid.
It's coming. Yeah, for real. It's the one.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
And any more visuals or anything coming?
Hell yeah,
soon?
we gonna do a movie for that shit.
Oh wow.
We gonna do a movie. Yeah.
Do all 5 songs in the EP got a video?
Too Many Tears and No Facade.
No Facade, yeah.
And Bet. So yeah,
too.
3 out of 5. Yeah.
All right, that's cool enough.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, man. No. This is the part, right? We want to have a little fun with this part. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Now, we need
We need both of y'all to answer these.
both of y'all. We don't need y'all to cop out. We need you to be honest.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Putting you in a hard position.
All right.
It was hard when,
I'm
coming
good.
up with this stuff. It's this is going to be hard.
I'm good when the pressure on.
Oh, we see you for thousands of fans. You know what I mean? You turned the car around when Wayne called you and all that. So you feel what I'm saying? You answer the call, ball start case like no. Oh man, but no, we just want to put you in this position where both of y'all got to answer these hard questions. Now you're on Young Money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Lil Wayne is Young Money. We know who's on Young Money. You know who's been in there throughout the years. You know, of course, Wayne, Drake, Nicki, right?
Yeah.
You know, and plenty more. And now Drizzy P. But we're going to take some of those generals and talk about a couple of the hot songs, and you got to pick which song is better than others. So it's like a little versus. So
It's gonna be a hard one.
so we going to save the best for last.
Okay.
And meaning Wayne.
Okay.
So we're going to start with Nicki.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Nicki, we got all these hits. Bangers, classics, right?
Whole lot.
So we're going to start off with which one you picking? Moment for Life or Did It On 'Em?
Moment for Life. Easy.
I'm going more for like
I got
I said that. I
Easy.
said that on repeat.
Yeah, that was my shit,
Growing up,
bro.
for real.
Going for life is different.
That was my shit.
I ain't gonna hold you. That's my favorite Nicki song.
Yeah, that's
That's
my-
how you
yeah.
chills look like
Yes.
the beat itself. When the beat's starting, that
Nah,
shit
for
be-
real.
Her vibe
for real.
different
Dude.
though. Her
Yeah,
vibe
the
different.
vibe.
on that
And High School. High School.
Yeah. Oh yeah, High School with Wayne. Oh yeah.
That's my shit, bro.
Oh, and
chill.
man. Yeah, that Moment for Life though, it really. And in the way I feel like how y'all very like so you spiritual, inspirational, and all that, and that gives you that energy. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, I'm ready for when that call. When I get that call, I'm answering that call.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Because this is my moment. I'm gonna step up to the plate. So,
fact.
like when you said you front of thousands of fans and all that, that's like Moment for Life playing.
Real
You know what I'm
shit.
saying? That type of deal.
Real
So,
The fact
man.
he
So,
said-
no, what you say?
No, I was about to say, he said, it just brought me back to when he said he was in front of 8,000
Yeah.
and they coming from Broomall. They probably got 8,000 people just there, period.
Barely.
Barely.
So,
Super
so
barely.
mentally, you're selling.
Yeah.
Yeah,
the
I ain't even-
basement
that's-
was like,
You just.
I gotta get Broomall first.
I ain't even- that's
thinking about
crazy.
EK. He ain't even thinking about the
I
EK.
ain't-
He
Yes.
about to be in front of
I ain't
this
even.
festival.
I ain't even think of it like that either. That's
Yeah,
crazy. It's
crazy.
really probably barely 8,000 people in Broomall. That's wild to think about that. I just.
in front of your hometown, bro.
God is
Shit.
good, man.
Fact.
That's
That's
wild.
crazy.
Damn. That's crazy.
And then the next one is Drizzy Drake.
Right.
Not
So-
Drizzy P, but Drizzy Drake.
Uh-huh.
So we got
Two
Pound
songs,
Cake,
bangers.
and we got Lord Knows.
Both classics.
I'm gonna go with Pound Cake. I love that conscious rap. Shit different. He's speaking on that.
I think.
Geedy going another way. I can see it in his eyes.
I think Lord knows.
He's out here to beat.
Pound Cake. But Lord knows that shit was different.
Lord Knows beat well. Kind of.
Lord knows.
Bruh.
As far as lyrics, I feel Pound Cake. As far as like anything else, I feel Lord Knows. That's hard.
I ain't gonna hold you.
I like both of them joints.
It's hard, but now that I'm really thinking, because I didn't have an answer, when we was thinking about all of this stuff, but I'm gonna go Lord Knows.
Yeah,
I'm thinking
Lord
I'm
knows.
leaning towards that
Towards Lord Knows?
because like just the lyrical, ability from Drake and Ross in that joint was they both just killed
Nah,
it.
they
And
crazy
the
together.
beat just sings to me. I love like those type beats are my favorite. Like the ones with them samples and all of that. It just feels soulful.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm
I
saying?
love the sample shit.
Yeah.
Love the
Wave
sample
shit like
shit.
you were
You
saying.
feel me?
But I tell every song that Ross and Drake drop. is a classic
that's what they do.
every time.
They
bro.
bangers.
They never
That is
miss.
literally Ashton Martin music.
That's
Yes.
my shit.
Yes.
Bro. Hold on.
No, but like just
That's
them
my
together.
shit.
That's the
Like,
type of music they
that's the
make.
type music. they
Ashton
make.
Martin,
That's
like
Ashton Martin type music.
Aston
You feel
Martin,
me?
Aston Martin music, my shit.
The wheels
bro.
falling back.
Yeah.
That's the shit.
You gotta be at least an S550
Yeah.
with the seats back. You feel me?
Or
Like that's
new-
different
lead
music.
back or something.
Now, this is the we got to the GOAT. We got everybody else. Now we can go.
They all goats.
You feel me?
though.
They all goats. Yeah, they are.
all goats.
Facts.
for sure.
Facts.
They all goats.
But Wayne, you know what I'm saying?
Different goats.
Yeah,
bro.
he
Different
Moses. You feel me with
He
it?
definitely got him.
goats.
Yeah. Now this one is hard. Now I want to definitely see what y'all about to say to this one because, whew,
Shit
and I
got
need to
me
know
sweating.
why.
Shit got me sweating.
My palms sweat and shit. I'm nervous.
Before he even said it, though, I just gotta say this part. You know how they got the meme that say you got write one song word for word? Or you die? Like,
I got a few of
both
them.
of these songs
It's that.
I gotta
It's
feel
cover
that.
songs. Like
Yeah.
you rap these songs word for word.
Yes.
Man,
All right. For Lil Wayne, 2 songs. You got to pick one. 6 foot, 7 foot, or a milli.
you go first. You gotta go first.
I'm not gonna lie though. I'm going with a Millie. I'm going with a Millie.
I probably
That
still
joint
like
like
Millie word for
it's
word.
like different though.
It's
Like,
just
the
a
name
Millie,
behind it. You know what I'm
Millie.
saying? Like
Yeah.
the name behind it make you like
I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
going to Millie.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Millie. I ain't gonna lie. And I see him,
Perform that.
shit.
Oh my God.
And that shit just different when that shit come on, bro.
Oh, for his yes,
Game
yep.
before
He
that.
definitely. Oh, that was insane. That was like a couple months ago. That was summertime.
Different.
Oh my
That's
God.
that's a different type of hit though.
Different.
Bro, I swear the whole country fucking around knew that shit worked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like 6 foot, 7 foot. It's crazy how I'm going to Millie too, cause it's crazy how you not go 6 foot, 7 foot. Like a Millie got to be that crazy.
Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying. It's
Millie that
hard.
crazy.
It's so
Right.
that's
Like,
hard,
6 foot, 7
bro.
foot. I knew both verses word for word.
Fucking right.
That shit was
Fucking
just
right.
crazy.
Man.
What you gonna go with?
I honestly, this is my first. I'm finally giving my answer. I ain't have one,
I never thought about that shit too.
But- I gotta go 6 foot, 7 foot. I'm sorry. I'm going the other way
Yeah.
because that bar keeps staying in my head. Like
Which one?
real G's sounds like lasagna.
Yeah.
I can't get that out my head.
That's
And when I
different.
heard that and just the way he said it, the
Bro,
delivery
he's
of it,
different, though,
he's just
like-
so different. Every verse on that joint just was like, it felt like it got better. And he just didn't let it go.
You know what's crazy though? A line like that will really take motherfuckers like 20 minutes to think of.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, this man think of this shit in seconds, bro. When he record, he get in his bag. He'll be up at the front, right next to the speakers, just listening to the beat. 5 minutes, maybe 10 minutes. Have the whole verse in his head going and lay that shit down, bro. And it be all crazy punchlines, bro. I'm like, what the, bro? This shit not fair, bro.
Everyone self-educate yourself.
Real shit,
Yeah.
though.
It's not about going to
Real
school. 'Cause
shit.
I know when he was going to school, people trying to probably tell him he ain't gonna do shit.
For sure.
He had to learn that shit. I know his mom or you know what I'm saying, who his guardian wasn't telling him, oh yeah, you gotta understand these words. No, you gotta
yeah.
yourself. So that's what I be
100%.
trying to tell him. And I'm not gonna lie, his wordplay is getting like his maturity going crazy right now. Where he like studying this shit. Like, no, this the lane I gotta take. And I feel like Drake do it. I feel like Nicki do it.
Yep.
They all learn from how Wayne do it. You know what I'm saying?
And that's why they where they at.
I feel like it's just one song that's gonna be out of here when it comes.
That's some Mac had told us when we first met him as well. Remember, he was saying he was talking about Justin Bieber. He was saying that motherfucker really studied this shit. Like he study music.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? All the greats, that's what they do. They study this shit. They don't just go in the studio and lay some shit down, make music. They study it.
You gotta study anything you want to be great at, right? So keep going. Even if you're great at it, keep going.
You feel me? And it's crazy that he say Justin Bieber. That was my first vision for him. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Yeah, like I'm not against the hip hop culture, but I try to separate myself from like the gun talk. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The drug talk. I separate myself because that's not my image. And I feel like with him, I don't have him around that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like
that's good.
I got homies that support him that's from the hood, but it's more so I was glad that this was like able to be what it is because he don't represent none of that stuff over there. And not only that, I don't want him to. He already up on it. He not into that stuff. So like it make it more easier. He's talking like these dudes on a whole different scale of things. You know what I'm saying? And where he don't got to be nothing about drugs.
None of that.
Fucking guns, none of that shit. So it's like, or robbing. He just organically talking about life. Talk crazy about the chicks.
Yeah, you do. You talk crazy about the junk.
Got to. I love my females, man. I gotta talk to them.
Like,
wait, another line came in my head because you talk crazy. What kind of car is that like no keys and they got 7 different gears and all? What car is that?
That's a Ford car, man.
I ain't got one of those yet. I drive an Elantra.
This shit just popped in my head. It's a little off topic from what we talking about, but this shit was crazy. Actually, it just popped in my head. I had got a Snapchat memory in August, and it's crazy because I was at the only concert I ever been to in my whole entire life was a Wayne concert.
Wow.
At Wells Fargo. I was in the nosebleeds, and this is why like I look at life so deep, bro. This shit was on the same day that I performed in LA with them.
Oh,
just 7 years later.
Ew, 7 years though. Listen,
you can't tell me, got it. 7
years later.
That's why I'm stopping it right there though.
And I'm not.
I'm stopping right there though.
And I'm not just making it up. I'm talking about the exact day.
Wow.
Like, the exact day. It was the shows and.
Number 7 mean?
Huh?
You know what number 7 mean?
I'm big on angel numbers, but.
Bro, so listen, a lot of times we said the word full circle.
Yeah.
Yes. That's
7 is the year of completion.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's what.
It's
so,
bro.
God made the earth in 7 days.
With the one,
you feel me?
Literally with the one concert
ever. Never been to another
7
concert.
years later, the year of completion. When
you want to know something crazy?
Marinated, basically.
You want to know something even crazier that makes the story even deeper?
Yeah.
That night was the night I dropped my first song ever.
Oh my God! What?
Ever.
God did.
God did, bro. He moving. He's real.
This shit all
Wake up.
This shit all facts. I'm not just making this up to sell the story to make it sound crazy. This shit all facts, bro.
But it get deeper
That's why it's
on my
deep.
side where
What happened?
I got introduced from my sister liking Lil Wayne. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Like, when I was younger, she was just so caught up on Lil Wayne, liking him. I'm like, like was hell. But in all reality, I started liking Hot Boys. So it's like
It
that
just
shit
marriage.
just organically, like how that shit, this universe just keep
And
coming.
now full circle. Now you in front of Wayne.
It's
And it's
deep,
crazy.
bro.
It's crazy.
This shit
I'm
deep.
all about number 4. We got number 4 Mike.
Uh-oh.
That's another side.
Dude, let me turn you up a little bit more. It's like,
That's what I'm saying. Like this shit different. Bro.
This shit deep. This shit.
Bro, me and him be talking about stuff that be happening like real time today, and we be like, bro, this would have never happened if A, B, and C happened 3-4 years ago.
for
No,
sure.
you gotta put that image in the air. And
Like
live
you
that
gotta
shit,
remind
you know what I'm
yourself, like this shit just not. It don't just happen.
Yeah.
No,
It's no coincidence.
At all.
God ordained this.
Now this
You know
shit,
what I mean?
I'm telling you, bro, this shit deep. Like I'll sit in my room sometimes and just think about everything, like every little detail, like of everything, the whole story, bro. And it's crazy. It give me the chills every time I think about it. Like it's super deep, bro.
Y'all a part of my story right now.
God moving, bro.
Nah, for
Right,
real,
our
bro.
story, yeah.
Like a couple years from now, I'm gonna have to look back on this day and say, for some reason, I don't know what it is yet.
Right.
Nah,
Yep.
right.
But for some reason, I'm gonna look back and say, you mean?
Yeah.
Real shit.
I told you, this is the first podcast.
Yeah.
Man.
Hey,
So, like,
history.
this shit love and it's a vibe, so it's like,
Right.
Yeah.
Appreciate that, bro.
Right now,
I'm
no,
saying,
facts.
I
Though.
got
We
our
definitely
support
try not
for
to
sure.
be like on no.
Thank you.
Everything natural. It don't feel forced. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey man, we
Genuine
and we cousins too.
Oh,
Like, you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? So we
Yeah.
family.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
Bro, me and him been like this since Pampers.
Yes.
Facts,
Right.
like what's up?
Right.
So this the family business right
Yeah.
here.
That's what we live by. Like we live by family. You know what I'm saying? So
Yes.
you don't gotta be blood to be family.
That's true.
So you can
Yeah.
like really grow into
Build
that shit.
your own family, bro.
Mm.
Yep.
Even
That's a
the,
fact.
even outside of us too, like the people we rock with.
Mm.
You know
Oh, that's
what
all
I'm
All
saying?
close.
You build your own
We
family,
rockin'
bro.
with
Half
family.
your family not gonna be water.
Mhm.
Not gonna be blood.
Yeah.
Facts.
Feel me?
Mm-mm.
It's like you build your own family, bro.
Real shit.
Man, Drizzy and Geedy, we now got to transition to the staples of Boss Talk. Like I said, you're in the Boss Circle. It's
Yeah.
what we
Okay.
do. Music, sports, culture, you know, it's what we do here. So everybody know when they get on this platform, there is at least one question you have to be asked. You know what I mean? Because it's the staple of Boss Talk.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then also, when you are an artist, there's also another thing you do because you're an artist. The entrepreneurs don't get this. The hairdressers don't get this. The athletes don't get this question. Anybody else, motivational speakers, the artists get one of the things that's coming up. So this is the end of the show pretty much. But we're gonna start it off. Now I normally say this one, Keith say the other one. So we're gonna start like this, man. What makes you a boss? And we need both of y'all to answer this, one at a time. Whoever want to do first can step up to the mic. But what makes you a boss? You're on Boss Talk. People gonna watch this and need motivation. Some of these people are workers who gonna be watching this.
Right.
And they want to be a boss, and there's gonna be bosses watching
I
this
gotta
shit,
get deep where you want me to give them a shirt.
Well, whatever you want.
This answer always different.
Whatever you want.
But-
Make it unique to you.
Yeah.
You ain't gotta go forever, but you can say whatever to your heart,
Let me turn to the camera.
for sure.
Yeah. That's right.
For me, it's like shit, just putting that shit out there and just doing what you gonna do. You know what I'm saying? You don't really need somebody to tell you to do something.
Mm.
And I feel like my whole life I've been doing it my way. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, my mom tell me this, my brother tell me that, where I got other mentors around.
Mm.
But I always do stuff my way. And it's like I wouldn't be here. I know a lot of motherfuckers wasn't gonna believe in what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
Until I was able to show them. I feel like that's the only way you're gonna boss up, by showing somebody something. Like, it's just what it is. And I feel like my mentality, how I approach myself, like how I carry myself with other people around, like we talking about millionaires. I've been around millionaires since I was playing basketball. Like that boss shit was instilled in me. You know what I'm saying? I feel like my dad a boss. I feel like my mom a boss. And my family, I'm around all bosses. And that's why I preach it so much, where we ain't no workers. Like we gonna fulfill our lane. Some people got different levels. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like with me, this shit started from nothing. So it ain't nothing but being a boss, building something from nothing. You know what I'm saying? So
100% preach.
that's just all. Like,
Brick by brick.
yeah.
Drizzy, what makes you a boss?
What makes me a boss is, like, no matter all the game and, everything I was given, I took it and, made myself who I am. I built myself. And, all my friends, everybody that's around me, like, I made them believe in this shit so much and took them all, under my wing, and they all went and did something with music. Everybody, they went to school for music, music business, I put all my friends in position to learn what they want to learn in music. And it's not me forcing it on them. They all come to me like, yo, I want to, I want to learn how to make beats. I want to learn how to audio engineer. And I put them on, I put them in the right direction to do what they want to do. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and
Definitely.
what I'm saying, like he said, shit from the mud. I came from the basement, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I made it out that shit. Woo! Yeah, shit.
He was where the soil at.
I feel like just off of what he said, like you can't be around just being around. Like, you know what I'm
Gotta
saying?
play your role.
You gotta kind of like have your role and bring something to the table, because it's either you're gonna bring something or you're gonna be taken away from it.
That's
Right.
true.
I feel like
Right.
at least put something in there. I ain't
Something
telling you to
got
pay
to.
for everything.
You gotta play your role,
but
bro.
pay for something.
Right.
And that the shit could be learning how to make beats, like he said, or engineer, or camera, or whatever it is, just so we can make this shit work
Make
as
it
a
work.
team.
Yeah.
That's how you break it down for real. A lot of people just
Not
like handouts. I never came from no handouts.
No handouts.
Nah, at all.
That's another way of being
no.
a boss. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? So.
Thanks, though. You gotta do something. You gotta supply something to the table.
Got to, bro.
Or you just somebody's son.
And another thing I feel
Wow.
like people need to do is listen. Because listening could instill your status of being the boss.
Mm-hmm.
You can't just know it all. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because you don't know it all.
You can't be the smartest nigga in the room.
No,
Yeah,
fact.
Like that, like
you in the wrong room then.
yeah, like you're literally in the wrong room at
Facts.
that point. Like you can't be the smartest person in the room. You gotta be able to take from somebody to make yourself better, or you just shouldn't be in that room.
No,
Gotta play a role, bro.
facts.
Gotta play a role.
And to do that, you gotta know how to take heed.
No, facts. Criticism.
It's like I be telling them motherfuckers around me, I'm like, bro, I'm an artist, I'm not a babysitter, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta play your role. That's just what it is, bro.
Yeah.
Gotta play your role.
Right.
And I feel like when we walking, we all gotta shine. Ain't gonna be
Facts.
1, 2,
Mhm.
3.
Right.
No, we all gotta shine. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Everybody.
Facts.
Everybody gotta have that shit on.
Mhm.
That's
Every
what
time.
I
They
stand
gonna
on.
shine.
Yeah.
That's just what it is.
Dang.
Facts.
Keys.
I know that heavy breathing moment is like.
Now y'all got me nervous, bro.
This is the easy part for you.
It's definitely easy for you,
This
man.
is the easy part for you.
Alright.
I'm gonna keep it short and sweet, y'all. We need to hear some bars.
Yeah.
Bars.
We need to hear some Drizzy P.
Boss talk bars.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean?
I ain't gonna lie, we ain't got no beats or
Aight.
nothing.
Fuck
It's
it.
all acapella.
It's all bars.
Fuck it.
I ain't know nothing about this one.
It's cool though, cause you know what I'm saying. I'm good under pressure. You hear me?
Yes.
Look, I said at the top floor. Barely remember how I got here, but fuck it, I got here. I brought change when they said that I couldn't, and I just opened more doors to tell me why would I stop here. Is it weird that the pain hurt, but it feel good? My ex texted me twice last night, asked if we still good. Mama text my phone, said she proud, that feeling feel real good. They tell me don't make peace with my pops, but feel like I still should. And this shit bittersweet. How we go from no AC to whips that don't even need a key. They always asking me how I found the key, and I just laugh and say I am the key. Always tell myself don't get my feelings involved. Cherish my moments, cherish my times when I'm alone, moments I don't want to talk. I always gotta make excuses why I don't answer they calls, cause I would rather chase a dream and sit and talk to these walls. High vibrations, meditation, I see things with my third eye. I look at all things from a bird's eye.
Hey, Drizzy P. Drizzy P. Boss talk. Hey,
Man, I really could go crazy.
I know you can. You be in the booth with Wayne.
I really could go crazy though. I said they asked me how I found the key. I laugh and tell them I am the key.
That's a gem right there, bro. Bar. He the gift too. Let's get it, boss talk.
Appreciate y'all. Man.
Appreciate you, Drizzy. You know what I mean? Drizzy P.
Love.
Geedy. Geedy, man. I'm glad you up here, brother. Y'all guys do y'all thing. Y'all bosses. Y'all deserve to be on here. You know what I mean?
Appreciate that.
You in the boss's circle.
Hell yeah.
Y'all had fun?
Fucking right.
Great
time.
Last time, gang. I promise.
Yeah. More to come. More to come.
Next time we're gonna be looking back at this shit.
And be like, man, we all went even further, another level, whatever the case may be.
We ain't even gonna be here. We ain't even gotta see that part.
You feel me? We gonna keep growing.
We gonna be
You know what I
here
mean?
today. Promise y'all.
God is good.
Where you at? None of us is gonna be where we at.
Yep. It's gonna be a timestamp.
Yeah, you
You know what I mean?
That shit coming soon too.
Yeah, it's right. Hey,
Real soon.
God is good, brothers.
So,
Man, so yeah, you on boss talk, man, and we want you to keep on growing and keep doing your thing, and just keep being a motivation.
Yeah,
You
you
know
as
what I'm
well.
saying?
You as well.
Thank you. You know what I mean? Because you doing it for the city. You feel what I'm saying? For this region. You know, and you too. You know what I'm saying? And man, keep doing it, man. Because life gave you a pivot and you embraced it and you just took it a whole nother level. You feel what I'm saying? So people just take notes from this interview. You feel what I'm saying? Because these two guys are bosses and life threw them, gave them lemons and they made lemonade out of it, you know, to say the least, right?
And hold on, though. Even what you just said, people taking gems from this joint, that go for like a lot of people. A manager, if you're looking to do that, take gems.
Yes.
An artist, if you're looking to do that, take gems. And even past that, though, because I know a lot of people should be going over their head.
For sure.
Even what Drizzy said earlier when it came to his friends, if you're friends of an artist,
Yes.
Take heed to the fact that you could be a part of the program and not
Play your
just
role.
riding the boat.
Fact.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying? He said in here that, his friends took it upon themselves
To do their thing.
to say, I'm going to be something. I'm not just going to be Drizzy P, man.
Right.
Yes.
Like, I could be the nigga that made Drizzy P beats that be the ticket.
That's it.
Now I got a plaque.
And we all can eat together.
You feel me? Now I got a plaque in my living room. I'm not just his homie.
Yeah.
Real shit.
So, feel me? I'm part of the team.
Everybody listening to this, you might got a friend that's going to blow. You might not know where your life is going to be a couple months from now. Be ready to answer that phone.
Yes.
Take heed. And you feel me? Become something on your own.
Add value, man.
That's
Solve problems.
Yeah.
Be part of the solution.
Add
Yeah.
value for sure.
God is good, man. So, hey, we happy y'all came up here and talk that boss talk with us. Until next time, y'all, keep on vibing, and we gonna keep on
For
building.
real.
Yeah.
So, it's boss talk with Josh.
Keys.
Drizzy P again.
love,
Yeah.
love.
We out. Y'all have a good
Yeah,
night.
sure.